can be destroyed, your armies can be destroyed, but it cannot be destroyed!
And the hell with it. Why not just go ahead and get this thing started? Hi Pluribus. How are you? Welcome back. Hi anybody who happens to hop in and sees me for the first time, and it feels like it's been a hot minute. Hi everyone. Hello. I hope you're all doing glorious today. Welcome back to this thing that I do on occasion, and yes, I cut it a little early. Ready for bastardized 5e. Honestly, I've been playing this game as much as I can, to be fair. I have not had much time. I say that, but in early access, I put in 70 hours, and I'm at like 160 hours now total. Like, I've put in a decent amount. What's funny is I haven't even gotten halfway through Chapter 2, or Act 2 in the game, simply because when I first started playing like the, fully released version, I just kept creating characters over and over and over again, trying to find the class that I wanted and the character that I wanted. You're at 120, your friends hate you. Like, I'm a fan of the original Baldur's Gate games. I actually played the original Baldur's Gate on my channel at one point. I didn't get very far, to be fair. Those games are hard to focus on for long periods of time. They are definitely older games, but You're the Face is their biggest mistake. Honestly, that's fair. I've only gotten to play this with one other person, sadly. And it was a ton of fun. I just, I don't have too many people I've been able to play with recently. Or the people that I would normally play with, they're always busy, or our schedules never line up. It's like, an actual fucking D&D game. But anyway, How are you, Pluribus? I hope you've been well. My horns I have not fidgeted with in a long time, and I need to fix them. Because, you know, that's a thing. 4-person game, you always pick chaos, walked up to the leader in the back of their forge, told them straight up, I'm here to loot the place. Honestly, that's entirely fair. That is entirely fair. Hopefully my horns stay on now. Ow. They can stay on, but they're just going to stab me in the scalp the entire time. So I'm wanting to play this game now, but I'm going to start my game over, of course. That's what I do. I'm thinking about playing it on the strategist, the hardest difficulty, out of curiosity. I did see on TikTok that it's almost impossible to beat that one, like, Cambion general, or whatever he was, there on the Mind Flayer ship. Tactician is brutal as fuck. Yeah, that's what I've seen. It is possible to beat that Cambion general on the Mind Flayer ship at the beginning, the one that drops the flaming greatsword. Excuse me. But the extent that this person I saw on TikTok had to go to be able to do that is just not worth it. So that's literally just going to be me going in, killing the small fries, running past. I've already decided that. The only problem is I don't know what class I want to play yet. You beat him, but the other dude attacked me after and killed me. Yeah. That's... Even on standard, like the middle difficulty, it's hard to beat that guy sometimes. Because sometimes the dice rolls just aren't in your favor. Sometimes you roll poorly. And I love that. I remember the first time I ever beat him, I was so ecstatic. But I didn't loot his body. And it was when I was kind of like creating new characters. And so when I finally did create another character and I beat him on a different character, I actually looted his body and went, oh fuck, he has a flaming greatsword. Oh fuck, he has a flaming greatsword. I'm level 1. That's amazing. But anyway. But as I said, I have not beaten Act 2. I am in the Shadowlands on my own personal playthrough, which I'm thinking about abandoning because somehow I got soft-locked out of relationships with the companions that I wanted, which I'm a little sad about. So, you know, I'm gonna go in and attempt to actually make sure those are done correctly. Which is weird. Because one of the ones that I was softlock out of was Astarion, who will sleep with anything with a pulse, and some things that probably don't have one. Anyway. If you happen to hear weird grinding or rumbling noises in my microphone, it's because my dog is chewing on a bone over here, and he's being very obnoxiously loud about it. I keep looking down at my microphone, and the audio is still going, and I'm like, I'm not doing anything but sitting here. What the hell? Welcome back. Van Gogh, would you like to meet the little furry bastard that has taken up all of my time for the past couple of months? Because when we got him, he was about 10 to 15 pounds, and like 2.5 months old, 3 months maybe. Best way to handle the weapon is command drop up, and yeah, I always forget that's even an option. I never use command on this game. I don't like save or suck spells, but I'm thinking about going Divination Wizard just to make those a lot more manageable. Especially since I saw that at level 6 you get to refresh those on a short rest. Oh my god, that's so good. Van Gogh, come here, buddy. Here's the little furry bastard that has taken up all my time as of late. When we got him, he was like 10 pounds, and now he is, oh my god, 60 pounds. Oh, yes, that is my shoulder. You do not have to chew on it. Oh, Jesus, buddy. I know, buddy. Okay, don't chew on your butt. Good boy. It's a good boy. It's a good boy, buddy. Go get your bun. There, he licked my face. Anyway, Warlock is a lot of fun. That's actually what I've been playing through. It's the class that I eventually decided on. It genuinely, like, honestly, the best part about Warlock, one, the ability to push people with Eldritch Blast is so wonderfully overpowered, and I love it. Two, just casting Eldritch Blast is so fucking satisfying. Yeah, 100%. Like, I remember the first time I ran into mimics, which, as far as I know, the first time you run into them is when you get to the underground, where the forge is at, Grim Forge, and yeah, it's in the Underdark. And I immediately launched 2 of those off the cliff, and I went, I hope they didn't have any loot. And sure enough, like, the third one had some decent loot on it, and I was like, oh. Anywho. But that was my puppy. He is our child. The one I found did have a little bit of loot. They hadn't stolen any of my gear, thankfully. I did see on TikTok that I watched one eat a guy's sword, and then he yeeted it off the cliff with his sword still inside of it. That was hilarious. God, I've been loving this game. Anyway, so the main reason for anyone who wants to know that I have not been streaming is because of that little furry bastard. And I love him. He is our child. He is so smart. I love how intelligent he is. Literally, the day we brought him home, when he was like 2.5 months old, we taught him 3 tricks because he is so food motivated. And I love that. And knockoff kill for me was the giant spider. Yes, that was a very, very nice killing it that way. But anyway, his name is Van Gogh. Our puppy, his name is Van Gogh, after the artist. We did not name him. That was actually the name he came with. And we were just, my wife's an artist. We were like, hell yeah. And he is a nightmare at times, but he is the closest to an actual child that we will ever have. That, and once he's like a year old, once he's calmed down even more than he has already, I'm hoping to get a kitten and introduce them and hopefully raise them together, because that is the cutest, and I like cats and dogs very much. I'm always a little confused with people who are like either cats or dogs, and I'm like, unless you have like an allergy or something, and that's fair, or maybe you had some like traumatic experience, in which case I genuinely feel for you. But like, they're both so amazing. Why not have both? You just have both. That explains a lot about me, actually. Anyway, I think I promised some Baldur's Gate 3, did I not? So I'm gonna have to do a few things, because my computer, I discovered, does not like the game. We'll see how bad my frame rate becomes. I might have to close out of a few things, to be honest. Oh, God. I don't know if this is going to work. This is a problem. This is an actual problem. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that frame rate. Man. I've already turned down the graphics. I've already turned everything down to medium just to try to make it a little more manageable. I know I'm lagging frames. I'll try dropping it to low, or I could just try starting the game and see if that fixes it as well. I don't know if it's going to, though. I don't really want to play on low graphics if I can help it. frames get even worse. Alright, I'm going to play on medium. Everything else should be fine. Maximum number of autosaves. I'm going to turn off nudity because, well, this is not a private stream, and we're going to go into a new game. For anybody who hasn't played this game or seen it yet, if for whatever reason I'm the first experience you've had with this game, despite the countless number of streamers that have undertaken that process, and I understand there's a little bit of frame rate drop, and I'm hoping that once I start the game that should fix it. If not, I might have to not stream, which I hate. I hate that so much. I might swap over to like Risk of Rain 2 or something. I'll let the cutscene play out. There's no dialogue, so I'm not really worried about talking over it as much. I do have an interesting story, as a matter of... Oh, shit, I didn't do the thing that I should have done. Balls. I have to... Hold up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I done goofed. Let's go back. Yep. Don't reset tutorials. I do not want the tutorials popping back up, damn it. Oh, the puppy. Oh, the buddy boy. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, yep, that's going to be frame rate drop. I apologize, everyone. New game, Tactician. Let's do it. Okay. So I have a story about the opening cutscene. So this opening cutscene right here was the original, I think one of the original trailers for the game, like big trailers. It's a great cutscene. The creatures that are here, for anyone who doesn't know, are called Illithid, or Mind Flayers. If you happen to watch, oh no, what's that show on Netflix with the Upside Down? I'm having a moment. You know what I'm talking about. If if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, they called creatures on that game Mind Flayers. On that show, not game. These are actual fucking Mind Flayers. That creepy ass thing with the tentacles there. The Cthulhuan horror that is those creatures, and I love them. They're one of my all-time favorite creatures to use in a D&D game. I am a dungeon master. I actually play Dungeons and Dragons. Stranger Things, thank you. I am... Oh. Let's see. Baldur Gate slideshow simulator, here we go. Right? I think I'm doing DirectX 11. Direct 11. Stranger Things, yes. Anyway, this is how Illithid make more of their people. They infect you with tadpole babies, and then you become them. They're so alien and creepy and terrifying, and everything about them is so fucking cool. Plus their insane mental powers. Anyway, I was running my very first D&D campaign that I had ever run when the trailer for this game dropped. And the players were in the city of Baldur's Gate. I'll get to the actual character creation here in a second once I'm done with my story. Oh no, the frame rate dropped again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play this. I'm so sad. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in a minute. Everything's doesn't pop as much without the graphics in Ultra. Anyway, I usually play this with graphics turned all the way up, but no problems, for the most part. Anyway, I'm getting horribly sidetracked. So, with with that campaign I was running, the party was in the city of Baldur's Gate. I had planned... There was an Eleutherid, who is a stronger Illithid, a stronger Mind Flayer, who turned out to be an Alhoon, meaning he could cast magic, who wanted to not become a giant brain in a vat, which is like the leaders of the Illithid society, called Elder Brains. Because they act on a hive mind, he wanted to become immortal, but not lose his own autonomy and his magic. So he broke away from the Illithid, taking some followers, Mind Flayer followers with him, gaining strength, eventually trying to reach out and search for the plans on how to craft or even find nautiloids, the Illithid Mind Flayer flying ships that can fly through space. And he ended up finding them. So my entire main plot, and something that I was going to introduce to Baldur's Gate, to my D&D game, was nautiloids appearing over the city of Baldur's Gate, and in a full invasion force. And this trailer dropped literally a few months before I got to that plot line, despite the fact that I had that planned out for like a year or more. And I was so mad, and I was trying to, I was like, I hope my players don't see this trailer. I know at least 2 of them almost definitely probably did before we got to that point of the game. Actually, I know for a fact one of them did, because he told me about it. He's like, look at this. And I was like, don't watch that. But it was just so frustrating that my entire plot was spoiled by the trailer to this game to a varying degree. Like varying degree. Like, this is a little bit different. And it's such a cool opening cutscene. That first cutscene that I just spoke through the entire time is the first of 2. Which we'll get to the second one after we do character creation. So we will attempt to navigate through this laggy mess. I'm hoping once we get into the game proper that some of the lag will subside. Otherwise, like I said, I'm not going to be able to stream this game, and I'm going to have to play with different settings and whatnot to see what I can do in the future. Anywho, as for my own game that I've been playing a Seldarine Drow Warlock. The Drow are my favorite species in all of D&D lore. I love them. I love everything about them. I love how meticulously twisted and awful their like the Menzoberranzan society is. And so I had to play a Drow. I had to. And the fact that in this game there are dialogue options depending on what species you play. There are options for dwarves, drow, dragonborn. There are people react to you in different ways. If you walk up to a place as a drow, which are typically considered evil creatures, a lot of people will actively hate you because typically they're killed on sight. And that's just the fact that they went so far to include all of this is just... Larian Studios gets all the praise, genuinely. Like, all these other fucking big game studios that are sitting out like press releases saying, oh no, this isn't like the new standard of gaming, this is like a one-off thing. That's because you guys are a bunch of lazy bitches who care more about money than you do actually making a good fucking game. All of you can go fuck yourself. EA and EA and fucking... Is it Activision that I'm thinking of? I don't remember. EA specifically can just go fuck the fucking hell off. Anyway. So, I'm going to be playing this on the hardest difficulty, just to give it a fair shot. The problem is, what class should I play? The race that I play does matter. But what class should I play? Now, Activision Blizzard hasn't done any better in recent years. That's what... Okay, so the reason I was thinking about Activision, because I usually end up thinking about... what is it? Was it the King's Quest series or was it the Ultima series? There's the King's Quest and Ultima are 2 really old game franchises. They were like granddaddy of RPGs. Actually, I think, if I recall, and I'm probably wrong on this, so don't quote me, the original King's Quest was one of the first video games to ever have graphics. And by graphics, it was all literally like painted on the like painted back, not even fully painted backgrounds. A lot of it was just like outlines of buildings and shit. And I love those games, but EA ruined... I think EA ruined Ultima and Activision ruined King's Quest, or it could be the other way around. Because they got a hold of their, like, some of the last games they had in their franchises and tried to just pump them out. And it, like EA and Activision tend to do, they fuck everything because they just want to make as much money as possible. I didn't play Warcraft 3, interestingly. I did play Warcraft 2, Tides of Darkness. Loved that game. Actually, when I got my PC, that was one of the first games I found just to play, because I used to play it back when we first got a PC when I was little. At my family's house. And yeah, it was just a ton of fun. Tried to do a remaster, and boy, it was worse than the original. Let's put out this cash grab. We'll make a tiny bit of money off of it. They even did worse cutscenes. How do you do worse cutscenes than a game that's like 30 years old? Anyway. So, as I was saying, what class should I play? Now, I have 2 requests. Because, as I said, I got soft-locked out of some of my romance companions. So those companions I specifically want in my party. Specifically, Karlach and Astarion. Because, goddamn, they're the sexiest people in the group. Hilariously, the only person I actually ended up having any type of relationship with in my personal playthrough was Lae'zel. And she came on to me. So I was just... When she started coming on to me, I was like, what? How'd you get locked out of them? So I didn't sleep with anybody at the end of the party. And even after I got, say, like, Karlach, like, to where she could touch people again, she didn't want to have a relationship with me. She ended up going to sleep with somebody else, so she said. And then Astarion was the only person who offered to have sex with me that night, but I decided to wait and talk to all the other NPCs first. And literally by the time I got back, because he said in the cutscene, well, hurry back. If you take too long, then I might find somebody else. And I don't know if I actually took too long or if it just locks you out of sleeping with him afterwards. And I was just like, but he's one of the 2 hot, but he's the one I find. Why? Anyway. It's just, I was not happy about that. I felt like I fucked everything up, and I wanted to go back to an old save file that did not exist, because I was already way past that point in the game. Should date the drow chick. I saw that you can do that. But I don't want to go down the route of having... I haven't even... So I definitely have to beat the game on a good file first. So I don't want to go the route of anybody in the absolutes, like, liking me. Like, I'd rather just kill them all, to be honest. I'm okay with that. But yeah. I'm not doing anything I said I was going to do. Alright, so, with the specification that I want Karlach and Astarion in my party, meaning I don't have to worry about picking locks or anything, and I have my brute, I have my frontline fighter, what class do you think I should play? I could go cleric and then just put Shadowheart to the side, and then I'd probably take Gale with me just for the ridiculous amount of magic and whatnot that you get. My buddy is sleeping in his bed behind me. The bed that we really need to upgrade. That's the word I'm looking for. I could go... This is the hardest part. It really is. This is the absolute hardest part, because if you fuck up, you know it. I could go Ranger. I like Ranger. It gives you can have like multiple like little animal companions with you. One I think familiar, and the other one just like your Ranger companion, which is really good. Can you respec? I heard that they might have been adding something like that to the game. I don't know where you do that at, if you do. I didn't know you could respec with withers. I know you could revive and then summon other people to you. Interesting. Maybe I just didn't talk to him. No, I did talk to him. I just forgot about it. Oh well, that's fine. I could go druid. One of my favorite things is the ability to talk to full respect, so you can even redo other party. Ooh, sounds amazing, actually. Specifically swap Shadowheart for a different cleric subclass. It sounds great. Make Will a rogue, which totally makes the storyline make no sense. Yeah. 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 I don't really use Will. I find Will a little bland. I like his story. It's interesting. I think part of the problem is that I was playing a Warlock, so I wasn't going to have him in my party as well. And of course, I've gone through and all of the different classes. I've made my own D&D characters that I've played at in D&D games in the game, like a human paladin, a human druid, a Githyanki wizard. Technically, I played a Githzerai, but that's not really an option, sadly. I've considered monk just because monk feels interesting. Plus, I would love to go the lightning aspect, because there's so many items that give you like lightning abilities or lightning charges in the game, and I would love to do that, especially since a lot of them seem focused on like hand-to-hand combat. I would love to try that out, but if I went monk, yeah, I'd basically just be the support character at that point. My favorite class in D&D is the wizard, which I could do. I would have no problem doing that. I would just take Gale out of my party and probably substitute him with Will. Most monk items are the same exact item. Yeah, I feel that. Same exact item slot. I know what you meant, interestingly. Most of them seem to be either boot selections or fist selections, and that's about it. Like I said, I like the idea of going wizard just because wizard's dope. I love wizard. I love the management of all the spells and everything else that you get to do. Sorcerer, I remember liking sorcerer a lot. Yeah, wild mage, it makes things interesting. I haven't actually had a wild surge happen. No, I did have a wild surge happen when I tried out the sorcerer, because I think I took my sorcerer all the way to the Emerald Grove. And, like, all of the different options you get are really good. I haven't played Bard, and I have seen that they get a lot of different dialogue options. Druid, in terms of an all-around support, being able to do everything, Druid's probably the best. Sorcerer could be an absolute powerhouse. Monk could be an interesting support. Wizard is just good. Ranger could be a good support. It doesn't work in this game? Why so? I've played Druid. I really liked it. I definitely went Moon Druid so I could transform as a bonus action. It feels... I thought maybe I just didn't get high enough level, because I think I've gotten up to level 5 as a Druid. I think that was in early access, though. And I felt like it worked okay. Honestly, I think Druid does that in general, depending on what subclass you're going with. Because the Druid spells don't get really good until you get 4th level spells, meaning 7th level. Like, they're pretty good at 3rd level, but their good shit usually comes in at the 4th level spells, at least in actual 5th edition. And if you're playing a Moon Druid, your transformations are only good up until like level 6. And then you don't get you get the ability to fly at level 8, which is great. You can turn into like a giant eagle and stuff. But but at level 6 it starts to taper off a lot until you get to level 10 in 5th edition, where you can turn into elements. Pally, cleric, or sorcerer. Paladin would do a lot of damage. Cleric, it would just be good to have cleric, and then I could swap Shadowheart out for Will. I do like Shadowheart though, and I want to continue her story. I found her story much more interesting than Will's, even if she's basically like the mildly bland emote character. Her story is so good. It is very interesting. Interesting. Best character. Okay. Paladin, cleric, or sorcerer? You know what? If we're gonna do this, we should do it the correct way, as a fucking dungeon master would, and roll for it. Sadly, I can't put this on the screen, and there's no way to just roll dice on the screen, which is a little sad. I think that would have been a fun and interesting thing. I'll actually roll a d12, since, you know, it's a little bit easier. So 1 through 4 is Paladin, 5 through 8 is Cleric, and 9 through 12 is Sorcerer. This is like me actually creating a D&D character, just rolling for half of my shit because I like the random chaos. Sorcerer it is. I rolled a 9. I was kind of hoping for Paladin, but that's fine. Sorcerer it is. Another spellcaster. Yeah, I think that works. Sorcerer. Let's go ahead and get a few things set up here. What race should I play? I kind of don't want to... I do want to play Drow again, but I don't want to play Drow again, just because I know how much of a pain in the ass it can be. I don't know. Did they, with their most recent update, did they fix the whole thing where you can... where like, if you try to kiss, like, a shorter character, it doesn't work? I thought I'd heard that they had, but I'm not sure. God, there's so many different options. Tiefling's fun. I just love the Drow so much. Plus the extra abilities, like the spells that the Drow get, are so good. Oh no! I rolled a 9, so I got Sorcerer. Actually, specifically, I will be going Wild Magic, because why the fuck not? Yes, we get the Sorcerer. Now, what race should I be? They get a special class? Dragonborn. What do you mean a special class? Oh, subclass? Yeah. I thought you do Draconic Bloodline with any of them. Yeah, you can do Draconic Bloodline with any of the classes. Or maybe there's something else that I'm missing. Dragonborn would be fun. Honestly, you know what we're talking? That's okay. Honestly, Dragonborn could be a ton of fun. Like, I so badly...
911 emergency. There's a handsome guy in my house.
Thank you so much for the follow,
Wait a second,
Pinhead
cancel that.
Daddy.
It's only me.
I appreciate it. Welcome. Happy to have you here. I apologize. There is going to be a bit of a lag. I'm hoping the lag stops when I actually get into the game. I'll play with some of my settings and whatnot to try to fix as much of it as I can, and we'll see how far this stream actually ends up going, depending on how bad the lag is. I have to play with settings and everything else to see what I can get working. Anyway, so we're going Sorcerer. We're definitely going Wild Magic because that's fun. I think if we're going to go... You don't see any lag? That's good. I'm glad. On my end, it says I'm dropping frames like there's no tomorrow. But I appreciate if you don't see any lag. I really do. Let's see. I think I'm going to save Dragonborn. You don't see it either? Great. Awesome. I'm happy about that. I'm going to save Dragonborn specifically because I do want to play the Dark Urge storyline eventually, and that I want to do Dragonborn just because it looks really fucking cool. I don't want to do half work. Gnome has great stats, but no. I'm considering going Drow again. Humans, boring, plus you don't get dark vision. That's the Wood Elf get. Increased movement speed. That's not bad. Movement speed matters so much in this game. Dwarf. Hit point maximum. Armor proficiency would be really good, actually. That would make it where I wouldn't have to have things like mage armor. I have played a sorcerer in a D&D game. They were a human, ironically, draconic bloodline sorcerer. Only got to play them for 3 sessions before that campaign ended, because my paladin had died previously. Half-elves are boring. Oh no. Too many options. Too many options. I'll go Seldering Drow. That's what I'm used to. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to create practically the same character, at least in terms of how they look, that I've made in my own personal games. Until then, let's get some shit going. Alright, this is going to be a tactician playthrough, so it's going to be a lot harder. I would like Ray of Frost, because that's really good for certain things. I like Shocking Grasp. I like Minor Illusion. Probably Mage Hand. I will say Bone Chill is great, because it stops anybody from healing. I would just go Mage Hand. Spells. I'm going to go Shield, and I'll focus on cantrips for damage for now, and do Sleep. And I can always swap Sleep out. Lots of undead, too, yeah. I actually haven't ran into that many undead. Surprisingly. I've mostly ran into them in the Shadowlands. Because like I said, I'm only partway through Act 2. I haven't even made it to Moonrise Towers yet, because I'm spending so much time doing every little thing I possibly can. Anyway, let's go... Charlatan? Thought about getting this game at some point. Do it. Don't even. Just do it. 100% do it. I beyond recommend it. This game is so fucking good so far. And like I said, I'm only in Act 2. I've already put in almost like around 150 hours into this game. 70 of that was early access, but I am loving it so much. It's so stupid good. Abilities. Alright. Lower that down. I hate odd numbers. Dexterity 2. Wisdom, just give myself a little bit of extra perception. And what are my options? I think deception and persuasion are probably going to be my best bet here. Husband refuses to get this game because you only go to level 12. Rolled my eyes out of my head and they nearly popped out. There's a reason they only go to 12. How do you code the wish spell? Unless it's being cast on you by Vlaakith, which I found out the hard way. Anyway, how would you code in like the wish spell into this game? Or any of those ridiculously high level spells. And honestly, the fact that you go to level 12 is still fucking impressive. What is that? 7th level spells? That's pretty impressive. Might be 6th level. Anyway. Edit appearance. Alright, I'm going to make the character I normally make. Oh my god. Why though? Why though? I'm so sad. Video. This is going to hurt me. It's going to hurt my stream at the very least. This is what this game normally looks like when I'm playing it. Not that weird mess that it just was. Turn everything back down, I guess. It's fine. I'm going to turn it to low and see if that works. Does that fix my frame rate any? Anyway. I like that. Don't care about any of that. I turned off nudity, so I don't have to worry about that. I always go with this one. Coloration is going to be that, I think. Intensity can come down a bit. Perfect. Eyes, always make them 2 different colors. The right eye will be red for their background as a drow and how the majority of drow have red eyes. And then the left eye will be a purple color to signify... My idea is like the tattoo isn't a tattoo they had like added on. It's just like part of the magic. Plus it's an homage to Dris Duerden. So, you know. Let's go ahead and do hair next. All the way down. Where's the hair I prefer? Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Continue. No graying, thank you. And I think that's good. Where are... Forgot about the piercings. That's the one I prefer. And then let's go with the makeup. Spent so much time fucking making characters, I swear to God. That'll do. And then the lipstick, I do want a little bit more color. How's that? What do you think, Pluribus? So, question, Pinhead Daddy. Do you have a preference on what you're called? Because I can call you Pinhead if you want, but that feels insulting, and, well, you can see why calling you Daddy might be a little much, but, you know, I'm not completely against it. I think this is my character. What do y'all think? Anything different? Any changes? Oh, frame rate. Why do you hate me so? I click off the game and my frame rate instantly jumps back up to normal. I think even for the game, strangely. Let's do this, and boop. I'm glad you don't notice the drops. I think this is going to be my character. Let's proceed. Oa. Actually, hold up. Go back. I'm never happy. Just never happy. They're slightly darker. There we go. That's a little better. Alright. Proceed. I have to make a guardian. Lolth General. I'm gonna go with this. Oh my god, the texture. It's so bad. The texture is so bad and I hate it. I'm so upset about it. I like the neck tattoo. Intensity's good. Piercings. That'll work. Let's get the hair out of the way. This is the one I normally go with for this person. No highlights, no graying. Eyes red are good. Makeup is... My god. I don't know if I can do this with these graphics. This is abysmal. Kind of wish you didn't have to have a guardian. Also funny you can't have a dragonborn. That is interesting, and I'm not sure why that was a choice. Oh my god, those textures are so much better. That's the one I went with before. Okay. I'm just starting it because otherwise I'll be on character creation for like the next hour. So, I was talking about that previous campaign where, you know, this cutscene kind of spoiled my entire plotline. Something else that the party did in the game is they actually traveled to the astral plane to go speak with the Githyanki to gain their aid in taking out the Illithid invasion. They actually met Vlaakith and almost got into a fight with her, which would have been very bad for the party at the time. Like, it's just there were just so many things that I was like, it just I was so angry. I remember I was playing a game at the time, a D&D game, and I remember complaining to the other players. I was like, I'm so mad. Screw Gith, long live the Illithid Empire. This cutscene is so fucking cool. My wife, who does not play games very much, has also started playing this game. Like, there's some games she plays a decent amount of, like she loves Super Smash Brothers, she loves Mario Kart, Banjo-Kazooie, Mario 64, like some of those older games. She played, so she might have played almost more Skyrim than I did. She's played most of the Fallout series. Like, she loves certain games, but like if they don't immediately catch her attention, she usually just gets bored. And this is one of the few that she was actually interested in and has played some of when she's had the time. Love it. Like I said, I haven't gotten that far in this game. I'm wondering if at some point you actually get to go back into the helm of a Nautiloid. Because even Nautiloids are supposed to run off of Spelljammers, and I'm wondering if they just ignored Spelljamming entirely in this game, or if it might be something that pops up later. Love they go to Avernus, wish they would explain that. Yeah, I do too. I wish they had put more emphasis on it. In early access, I felt they did a little bit better job explaining it, because I remember, like, the second room you go into at the very beginning of the game that we'll see when I start playing, the one where you find the Intellect Devourer that you can join you. In early access, there were actual imps, like devils, that were in that room dead, and it actually is like, oh, imps, I must be in the hells. And there she is. I'm a little sad that, like, the cutscene didn't zoom down on, like, the battlefield of the Blood War and, like, a little more and, like, show, like, an up-close thing of people fighting. Hell, they could have even introduced Karlach like that, just seeing her fighting in the background somewhere. So many things. So many things. Alright, and I'm not going to skip any cutscenes. I'm going to try not to accidentally skip through any of the dialogue as I'm playing this. I'd like to just play through the whole thing. Oh no, the lag. Oh, I've got to turn the graphics down again. Damn.
Oh, my head.
I don't know if you can see a lot of the lag, but on my screen, I'm losing so many frames. Oh. Let's go back to low. There is some. Man. Wish I could fix it. I've got just about every program on my computer closed out except for these two things. All right, let's see how this goes. I am losing frames, but maybe once we're out of the hells, it won't be quite so bad. We shall see.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Let's investigate it. So for anyone who hasn't played this is based off of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, where, you know, dice are rolled. That's a success. Wonder what the point of this pool is.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause
I
it
do
to
remember in
crumble.
early access, if you touched it, you actually could get hurt when it, like, broke apart. But I'm assuming they just decided to remove that for whatever reason. So how you can reach toward it like this. I just touched it. I didn't get hurt.
What's hiding here?
Lies. A pearl? Hell yeah. I can cast Identify now.
Good.
If you're too close. That's fair. I'll take that. There's always the chest over there, and there's a chest over here as well. While I'm running, I'm going to fix my everything. Cantrips over here, please and thank you. This is a one-use thing. Move this over. Awesome. Always ask for reactions. Thank you very much.
Something good here, I hope.
I'll jump down. Owie. Go heal myself.
See what this does.
Also need to move these around to make these a little better. Because things I use more
I feel
often.
better.
I feel better. Perfection.
Another step forward.
Maelstrom, hello! My first playthrough, when it came out, I touched it and it knocked me back and hurt me, but after that it has not. Interesting. I'm wondering if you, like, click next to it to walk up to it, because usually I always just click on the pool, and when the cutscene starts, I guess I'm always just far enough back, or maybe it depends on which side you approach it from. It's interesting. Hello, Maelstrom. Welcome. Hope you're doing gloriously today. Welcome to my channel. I apologize if there's any lag. I am trying. I have graphics turned down practically as low as they can go. So far looks fine. Awesome. That's good. On my screen, on my end, it's saying I'm only getting like 20 frames. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I always click on these
Images
because...
of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Flash.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
I'm wondering if you... God, it would have been really cool if that actually gave information that you could use, like those gave information you could use later in the game. Like it just downloaded a bunch of information into your character's brain, and so then you just have that to pull from. Like you can make history checks and shit.
We are trapped.
Under operation. I never even noticed that. Target cannot move or speak. Yeah, well. Cutscene! Hey, 30 frames now. Oh, back down to 20.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please, before they return.
So this is tactician mode. So I'm guessing the smart thing to do would be to save the brain.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Us is so good. My problem with Us, yes, they're pretty good, especially like they have a decent amount of hit points once they finally get to that final room. It's an investigation check. I don't think I'm proficient in that. I am not, but I can use Tides of Chaos. And still fail. I love it.
Apart from this strange context, you
It is amusing that if you attack the other intellect devourer that you come across, that Us just turns against you. That does amuse me. Gently prise the brain from the skull. Do I succeed? Hey, I actually succeeded. No Us for you. One of us. One of us.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity.
I've never actually crippled
You
it.
could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
Nah. I'm a spirit. I'm only holding a brain in my hand. You've never crippled it successfully? Honestly, that's fair.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
Also, my goal for this playthrough on Tactician is not to save Scum. That is my goal.
We must go to the
You've only ever
helm.
pissed it off. I've pissed it off once.
Needed.
I am a little sad that they got rid of like all the extra fighting and whatnot that was in the early access, like going out onto the front of the ship and whatnot. I thought that was a lot of fun. Good luck with that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the save scumming thing. I'm hoping. Alright, let's go.
To the helm we go.
We are going to the helm. Oh shit. On this difficulty, they start off with 17 hit points as a newborn? That's interesting. Typically, they start off with much lower. They start off with 11 as a newborn on the middle difficulty. You lost the very first fight versus Intellect Devourers on the beach. Oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be amazing. I'm not even going to be level 2 at that point. Fuck, that's cool. But oh man, I will say, even on standard difficulty, I have actually lost to those Intellect Devourers on the beach. They can be a pain in the ass. They can be an absolute pain in the ass if the rolls don't work for you. I guess that's the case with any playthrough, though. In tactical, they shoot. That makes sense. Intellect Devourers can do that. But oh no. God, that's going to be really bad.
What is this? You are no thrall.
Blacketh blesses me this day.
Blacketh blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
I really like Lae'zel as a character, but I'm a big fan of the Githzanki and Githzerai lore. Anyway, what made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mindfully of parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich.
With my plan of standard, which was attack, push, and run away. Yeah, trying to get a mind flares. There must be something we can do.
Until we escape. That must be our priority. First,
I don't know what my... So I know Intellect Devourers can't be put to sleep. I literally discovered that this morning at about 2 a.m. Because I couldn't sleep. So I decided to come in here and play the game for like 2 hours, and then I went to bed. Ooh, that graphical pop in. Oh god, you can't even see the background. I do not like having the graphics turned down so low. Alright. Alright. How much HP do they have? 7. A whole 7? Fuck you guys then. Good night. Do. Oh, critical hit. Oh, I have to fix all of her shit, don't I? Damn. Alright, let's get this shit set up the way I like it. Move this over here. Move her actual attacking shit over here. Second wind at the top, that at the bottom, that in the middle. Move you over, done. Alright, let's slaughter them. This is why I brought sleep. That's annoying. Loot all of these bodies. Ooh, actually those will be useful.
To the helm.
Crossbow. 1 gold piece. Thank you very much. Oh, I missed the imp. throwing axe. Actually, I'm going to give that throwing axe to Lae'zel, because I think she'll be better with that. Than she will be with her bow.
Won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get
I'm
out
going to
before it's too
go
late.
heal again to get that spell slot back, take out that dead thrall, and then continue moving. Alright. Oh, I'm worried if I'm going to have trouble getting past the intellect of hours, especially since I decided to play Sorcerer, which is very squishy.
What path lies before me?
And I won't even be level 2 at that point, because there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to defeat the general to hit level 2 before then.
Better not be cursed.
Alright, let's go through the sphincter. Yay!
Ghaik machinery. I can make no sense of it.
So I didn't bring mage armor. Talking to her should push me over. I hope so.
Aggression.
I know what these do, but I always do this out of habit.
The mystery.
I'm gonna just kill them. It's fine. Rip right. So my original idea, and the reason I didn't think about grabbing mage armor, is because when I was creating my character just now, I was looking at playing like a dwarf and taking, what is it, the shield dwarf that gives you armor proficiencies. And then I ended up not doing that. And I didn't think about actually taking mage armor. I do have the shield spell, so that's good. But
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
I don't care. I'm gonna look, see what kind of magic's going on. Tides of Chaos, please. I'd like to succeed. That's a pretty tall, thin dwarf. Yeah, I ended up going Drow. Drow are my favorite race in all of Forgotten Realms lore.
Are you satisfied?
Like, just
We need to
no
go.
questions asked. Magically linked to that console, yada yada yada. Let me go click on the console.
The console appears dormant.
You love being the slave males. I hadn't thought about it that way. For the half-elves yourself. That's honestly fair. Like, back when I first started playing D&D, half-elves had a big allure to them, but once I started reading a lot of some of the books, like, my favorite, hands-down, favorite Forgotten Realms book series is the War of the Spider Queen. I love it. You're an orc main, no orcs cry. Aw, I'm sorry. I haven't played an orc yet either.
The console hums to life.
So many options. Success!
The pulsing glow and organic
Organic
lines of
lines.
the heart than a machine.
Do,
Perhaps it will
do,
open the
do,
nearby
do,
pod.
do, 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 do. Place your hand on the console.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head.
Also, if they put Runic Fighter in here,
Then
that would be
discomfort fades.
like a lot of the
Another
subclasses would be so much fun
sensation washes over
to
you.
try out.
Connection. Authority.
Authority. I love the fact that you can only fail this with a natural one, which I have rolled.
You feel
And I was just
the
like,
mechanical brain
ah,
of the console
I guess
process
I'm not
your
getting
mind
Shadowheart.
and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I feel sated. Failed it once with a 1 and was like, well, sorry Shadowheart, you're dead. I tried. Yeah, that's is what it boils down to.
At last.
If you leave her in the pod, does she still show up on the beach afterwards? I actually don't know, because I think I reloaded my save after I rolled that natural 1.
Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts.
Or does she just...
Her
She does?
gratitude
Okay.
is mixed
Okay.
with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous
She's at the
company.
door. Interesting. Dangerous company is what you need to
Fair
fight.
point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead.
She's too big to
Let
fail.
me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's
She
backs
does.
along
She
the
does
way.
technically have the relic, yeah. Who else, out of curiosity, decided not to give the relic to Vlaakith?
Shadowheart. One moment.
Out of curiosity. Because honestly, you did not give it to her, or you did not give it to her. Oh, so you also discovered what happens when you tell her no.
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Yeah. Your party hates you. Fucking hell. The first time's one of those, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't done it. The first time I experienced anything like that was when you find the Illithid that is dying, like, in the ruins of the Nautiloid. You killed the enslave and killed the invaders. Killed the enslave and killed the invaders. Enclave. Oh!
These gay infected.
Yeah,
Raised
that
one
is true
trapped
chaos.
inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
I always want to steal the idol from Maul, but I've just never done it successfully.
Could mean anything.
It means perfect. I know what the fuck it means. Come on.
As
Place
you
your hand
place
on
your
the console.
hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod.
Kinchar.
Oh, I accidentally skipped it. Oh well.
Is this to be our fate?
For anybody who wants to know, the person that was inside this pod just got transformed into a mind flayer. Instantly. Alright. Let me go open this elaborate reliquary. Boop. Dun dun dun. Alright. So this is interesting. So on this playthrough, what I originally thought about doing was playing Divination Wizard. Specifically because I do want that flaming sword that the general up here has. Because I could use Divination Wizard, and depending on the portents... Oh no, you're not level 2 at that point, so you don't even have portents yet, so that wasn't even an option, was it? Well, fuck me running, I guess. Excuse me while I do some inventory management here.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright. But I wanted to try to use a portent to get him to drop the sword. Like I said, can't do that, unfortunately, because not an option. What I can do is, one, heal up real quick. I have sleep as a just-in-case type measure. It should autosave once I get up here.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside,
Do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
I'll trust my own judgment.
Chicken yank.
Rude. Alright. The only way I'll be able to get him to drop the sword is if I can get her to command him to do it. I'm gonna have to get lucky. And like I said, I'm not gonna save scum this. Unless I just happen to die. Eat his brain.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will
Do
deal with the
it.
gate after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Alright. Hey!
We need to get out of here.
You have multi-attack. That's not fair. You only have 10 damage. Or 10 HP, excuse me. And that, I'm going to have you run up here. And I'm just going to flat out put all of these things asleep to make this easier on myself. Boop. Swap positions with a target each time you cast a spell or cantrip. That's interesting. Hi, Griff. How are you? Hello. Welcome. I hope you're doing gloriously. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to the low frame rate version of Baldur's Gate 3, because my computer hates it. My streaming software hates it, to be fair. I've got to play with some of the settings. Anyway, also playing on Tactician mode now, so that's going to be interesting. How'd the stream go last night? Or this morning for me, I guess. Hope it went well. I ended up popping off at about 2 a.m. because I was like, it's time for bed.
Ready.
Alright, who is this? This is Shadowheart. Okay.
On my way.
Let's focus on you. I wish you'd have done more damage. That would have been great. Anyway, good. Only finished maybe an hour or so ago. It's a long stream. Wish that Mind Blast would have worked. Not enough movement, my ass. Alright, I'm gonna have her jump over here because I get tired of her running into the 10 hours. There's a long stream. Like, I've done some longer streams, but like the longest ones have always been almost painful a little bit. Oh, he is just chewing through the Mind Flayer. Oh, that's bad. I'll leave him behind to take care of them. Or you'll just kill them. That's fine. That works for me. Keep going.
It's easy these days. One day I'll catch a break.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? That's... Oh. Oh. Well, that's a thing.
Stay focused.
I think I broke it, guys. You ain't get the sword in this mode? Probably not. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. So many bugs. Alright. Wait, does she not start with command? I thought she had command at the beginning. I'm not going to be using... I can't do it during combat. I didn't swap out spells beforehand, so there's no way in hell I'm getting it. I could attempt to charm them. That would be hilarious. Oh my god. Oh well, I guess that's not happening. Sure, just attack him. And
Leave him to me.
Leave him to me.
Ignore the devil.
All right.
We must take the transponder.
All right. Yeah. Just shoot him. And you crit. I will take it. That's really bad. Oh, the multi-attack is bad. If I jump, can I get up there? No. Yes.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Alright, I guess we're just going through.
My feet can carry me.
Moving right along.
Hurry!
Before they strike. Hey guys. How's it going? You all look like you need a nap. As a matter of fact, let's make it really easy on myself and just get up here. It's fine.
Talk to me. Moving.
Can I attack you from here? No. I can do this, though. And you did not die. Do 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 do. I could attack the Mind Flayer. That could be fun. Nah.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Alright, time to leave. See ya, bitches.
The helm's alien transponder.
I accidentally hit the space bar. Damn it. Did not mean to skip that for anybody who wanted to watch the cutscenes. I apologize. What happens? You activate the transponder, everything goes to shit, you teleport back to the Forgotten Realms. But yeah. I guess Toril would make more sense instead of calling it the Forgotten Realms. The Forgotten Realms technically encompasses all of this. So, you know. Anywho. So, that happened. It's not important. Oh my god, the first time I went into the Underdark. Oh my god, it's so fucking cool and terrifying. Did I make the armor? Oh, in the forge? Yes. Yes, I did. If that's what you're talking about, the adamantine armor? Yeah. I did. I specifically made the... I think it was the medium armor for Shadowheart. Because I wasn't using Lae'zel at the time. And I was playing a warlock, so I couldn't wear heavy armor. I'm falling! Dun dun dun! I'm awake! Alright. Back up and running, it seems. I always forget that there are buttons down here I can click on.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
It's squirming. Let's check myself for
Other than the
injuries.
infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
I need a cure. Oh! It is saving! Alright, let's go talk to the Mangled Fisher. How you doing, Mangled Fisher? How's it going? Appreciate the 2 gold. Let's go talk to Shadowheart, who is unconscious. I have seen some of the narrator outtakes. They're hilarious. To be fair, I watched them on TikTok. I haven't seen like a full video on YouTube for it. Let's just wake her.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Her bangs drive me nuts. Hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
What happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like
Oh
she
my
ran
god,
off
I
with
turned the
others.
graphics on low and everything looks terrible. This is... So I have a private playthrough. I've put 150 hours into this game. That includes an early access. I've only made it halfway through Act 2. I have not beaten Act 2 or gone beyond. So I've done all of this part multiple times. I've created so many different characters. Hair looks so bad in low res. It really does. It looks terrible. We should look for her. She might be injured or worse.
You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first. We need supplies, shelter.
Everything looks
before
downright
we-
gorgeous on
We might
like
have
the higher
escaped, but we still
graphical
have these little
quality.
monsters in our
I
heads.
normally play this on Ultra, like with maxed out graphics, and have no problem for the most part. You want to stay together.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
That way when we transform into
better company.
Illithid, we'll be together and more powerful. Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right
It looks
past my
like
pod.
her face is
but you
melting.
didn't. I'll remember that.
Oh my
Lead the
god.
way.
We did not level up. We, in fact, did not level up. We're gonna have to go through the next fight to do that.
Need to find a way forward.
Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna save the game, first of all. So I remember which one's which. Oh, and, you know, for anybody who wants to know how many times I've started this game over all my days, that is the stuff of nightmares. It really is. Come on, Cloud Save. Hurry the fuck up, would you? Hurry up. Ugh. You need a now. Fix a few things over on this side. Alright. This is getting annoying, and I need you to hurry the hell up. I don't know how bad the lag is for you guys at the moment. According to my game, I'm only getting about 15 frames per second, or my streaming software. This is my current amount of characters that I've created, and I've deleted like 5 to 10 of them. So, I've maybe started over a lot. I'm going to quit the game temporarily. Try restarting it to see if I can get a better frame rate. It's not terribly laggy. I don't like it being laggy at all is the problem. I am probably a little too particular about it, but it's fine. Oh, the puppy. He's being such a good boy back there. And now it's not loading up. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm totally not dropping frames at the moment because this thing hates me. So, what's new for everybody? How's everything going? If anybody wants to know, I do not have any mods installed because I refuse to download mods until I've at least beaten the game. Typically. Are you going to work? Oh, you're not going to work, are you? I may have made a mistake and my computer decided it hates me because I exited out of the game and now it doesn't want to fucking start. Oh, nope, it's starting. Okay, things are happening. Stuff is going on. Maybe. You can't play together till you beat the game. I don't like installing mods. I have no interest in literally any game I play. I do not install mods usually until I've beaten the game. It's just that's just what I prefer. I'd prefer to play the game as it was intended, I guess. And it means a lot with a game like this, which is released basically fully finished. Whereas if you do it on like a game that's released by produced by EA or something, there's a decent chance it's not finished anyway, so you kind of have to have mods to make it fucking work. Ugh. Well, it was working, and then it crashed. I think I may have made a mistake by exiting out of the game, and I don't want to have to end my stream and restart shit if this isn't going to do this. All right. Welcome back. Nothing, really, just annoyed at nothing. The game's not wanting to start up now, and I'm really annoyed. I think I screwed up by exiting out of the game because now it doesn't want to play. Baldur's Gate 3.exe is not responding. Okay, hold on. Let me... Do not send a fucking error report, you piece of garbage. No. Excuse me while I wait 5 minutes for absolutely nothing to happen. Do. Fucking right. And I really don't want to do that because I have no way to set my phone up at a good position to be able to accomplish that. Like that would be some ass. I guess my phone camera isn't that bad, but I could try it. Let's see. It's because no, I feel like mods would probably make this worse. Actually, this is a my computer issue. This isn't a mod issue. Can I do this? Hey, the game's starting. Yeah, you're good. It's not a terrible idea, to be fair. But yeah. The game is starting up, though, so this is a thing. It'll start eventually. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I hate having to play with a graphics so low. I really do. Everything looks really gross. Next update will be a performance fix, they said. That's good. And I don't think I can fix any of my stream parameters without actually exiting out of the stream, can I? This is... There are a few things I could do here. I've got some extraneous shit that I don't really use. Around. Da, 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 da. How do I undo? That's the whole webcam. It's just... Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Alright. I guess this is just what we're stuck with, unfortunately. I apologize, everyone. Unless there's something I can play with to make this work a little better. I would love to fix a lot of this. Oh well. Let's go back to tactician mode and see how bad it goes. Sorry for the delay, everybody. That was a bit much. Hello, buddy. Oh, Jeppo Pup. Are you enjoying your bone, huh, bud? Alright. Let's see how this goes. I almost never use tactical view, and it's always like, you can hit circle to go to tactical view, and I just never do. He is a big puppy, and I love him. I say puppy, but he weighs over 60 pounds now. He is just over 6 months, about 6.5 months old now, I think. Alright, back in the game. Hope the lag's not too bad. Got stuck in tactical mode for half an hour because I don't read anything. That is fair. Alright.
If not over, then through.
Your game clear ran out of spell slots. It needs to long rest. Fucking right.
What's inside?
It is a little annoying that you have to hold left alt to see all of this shit. I kind of wish that
No traps.
there was a toggle option for it. Wait. There's an 80 camp supply cost to rest now? What?
Don't mind if I do.
That's awesome. I love that, and I hate that at the same time. I like hardcore difficulty on games, like the Fallout series. I love the hardcore settings. I think they're a lot of fun. I find them very interesting, and depending on which game you're playing, very difficult.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement nearby.
There must be a settlement nearby. You love brutal mods as well. I enjoy the survival aspect of it all. Literally just reading these, don't care about picking them up unless they or unless they cost a bunch. So forgive me, I'm sick, so I'm trying worse than I normally English. That's okay. You are forgiven. Excuse me while I go through and pick up everything. Most everything. That's just a bottle. There's a thing over here, and then there's another thing over here. I've never unlocked this. I know you can. I've just never bothered trying to. I think one day I will. I think one day I'll try going through that door instead of like going all the way around. Alright. Time to save it again in case I die.
Light on my feet.
Light on my feet. I could just very poorly attempt to sneak past them, I guess.
More of those wretched things.
Yeah, I see them. Spiked bulb. I think that's probably going to be my best bet there, isn't it?
Better stay back.
And then I'm going to run the fuck away. That's where you find Shadowheart if you don't free her? Really? Interesting. Oh god.
Got to focus.
Well, so much for peace.
Wait, why are they not surprised? That should have been a sneak attack. Oh no, we might die. Why was that not a sneak attack? Oh god. Inflict wounds. And then heal. Alright. Boop. Ow. I'm in Italy. Holy balls. Sure. I just stole a brain. I noticed. I can see that now. Hide behind this little clump of rocks. How close do I need to get to be able to hit you?
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Oh, crit. Hell yes. Alright. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. I will level up momentarily. I want to go collect all this shit. Don't even... The Harpy fight is hard on standard. I'm kind of terrified of that fight on this difficulty. Grapes and a camp. Everything else to my inventory, please and thank you. This is going to be tough. I don't like they get reaction hits on you if you walk by them by force?
Open up.
What do you mean by force? Blue oil of sharpness. Oh, shit. So even if you're being forced to because you're under their control, yeah, that's some ass. That is just straight ass. Alright, level up time. Oh, buddy. Okay. Okay. Twin spell. Careful spell? I know distance is really good for picking off enemies with certain spells. And say if I want to help out an ally, like throw out a shocking grasp so they can run away. I'm going straight sorcerer. I don't like multiclassing that much, not because I think it's bad or anything. Even in like my home games that I actually play as any games that I actually play in like in actual D&D. It's not because I think multiclassing is bad. On the contrary, multiclassing is amazing. I like things making sense story-wise. So if I'm playing a character, so I'm playing a warlock, I'm not going to suddenly multiclass in a paladin, which I know is an incredibly strong multiclass. But I'm not going to do it unless there's a story reason for my character to do so. Sorry, I had a message. And I kind of feel that way here. Like, maybe, like, once I've beaten the game at least once, then I'll definitely probably consider multiclassing again. But for now, I think I'm okay. Oh, shit. What should be my next spell? I'm not going to get mage armor yet. Chromatic orb is a good damage spell, but I have so few spell slots. Color spray is very useful. Ice knife could be nice. Leaves an icy surface. Does splash damage. Hi, Ember. How are you? Welcome. Hello. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. Thunderwave. I need to be able to throw people back. I didn't even think about that. Thank you. Magic missile all the way. I'm good. I'm actually pretty good. I'm chilling here. I got the puppy at my side. Streaming some games. Killing some dudes. It's fun. I actually do need to hop off at least in the next hour, because I do have some things I need to go work on. Cliffs, yes. Cliffs are the best. Alright, so Thunderwave. I've taken Careful Spell, as well as Twinned. I think I'm going to go... Should I get rid of Sleep already? Because I think a lot of the goblins' HPs are still pretty low. I think I'll keep Sleep for now. Just because that is potentially very useful. Yes, puppy loves. I loves the buddy. He is sad because he is stuck in my office with me until I am done. 3 bolts that never miss. Magic Missile is nice. It's nice because it never misses. The downside to it is it doesn't do that much damage. It's great if you need to quick finish off a couple of enemies, but... Yeah, he doesn't... Like, the first couple times I tried locking him in here with me so I could work on stuff on my computer, he hated it. He pitched such a fit. As he's gotten older, he's gotten a little more used to it, and a little more used to it, and a little more used to it. Not a fan of Magic Missile. I love Magic Missile. It's incredibly iconic. It's great if you just want to get off some quick damage or need to finish off a couple of enemies. It's just, I guess, it just doesn't do that much damage. That and the fact that it can be so easily countered with shield. It does when you have 2 other friends all hitting the same target. It seems to happen a lot when playing Drax and Hurley. That's fair. That is fair. I think this is what I'm going to go with. Yep, I'm going to accept it. Boop! As soon as I'm able to, I am changing Shadowheart's subclass.
I'm ready.
Probably to the light domain. The fact that she can get Fireball at level 5. Oh, mwah. Okay. Inflict Wounds is great, but no. Don't care about Cure Wounds. Don't care about Shield of Faith. I'm going to take Bless. I'll take Command. Most of this is useless right now. Bless is really good, but... Create or Destroy Water, maybe? Just as some simple utility? Yeah, I think that's what I'll go with. No, I won't. I'll get rid of that. I'll go Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds I'll use outside of combat as a heal. Excuse me. Alright. Excuse me while I adjust her stuff. Here we go. And for my character here... create a spell slot, create a sorcery point, and then there's these. Okay. Okay. Let's go down here.
My feet can carry me.
Love create restore water. Mix that with lightning attack. Freaking godsend. Yeah, I haven't gotten to play around with lightning stuff too much. I was talking earlier. I really wanted to play a monk specifically so I can try out all of the different like lightning fucking equipment that you get, like adding lightning charges and shit. I think that would be a ton of fun. Just have not done it. You have to get so far into the game just to get those items. My character, I think, is proficient in sleight of hand. So might as well. That's not what I meant to do.
Keep me out.
Open lock. I'm going to use guidance. I'm not going to bother with Tides of Chaos right now. That's all I need is for something negative to happen in combat. Hide during dialogue, and my character's not proficient in that, so I can't wear that. Never mind, I'll give it to her. And hide during dialogues. Thank you. Alright, first things first. Go down here, get this little bit. I totally haven't played this multiple times. No, not at all. Have not played the beginning so many times that I have the entire fucking thing memorized just about. God, the graphics. Detail is so low and I hate it.
Nice view.
Well, that's some bullshit. Can't even get it. That's the first time that I've completely failed noticing that rock. I'll have to bring Astarion down. Damn. That's hilarious. Alright, let's... Do me a favor, cast guidance on my character. Have my character run up, talk to Astarion. Usually Shadowheart can move it, unless it's just harder to move on this difficulty.
Brain things cornered.
Not one of those brain things cornered.
In
There, in the grass.
You can kill it,
You can kill it, can't you?
The others?
Like you killed the others? Easily. Stand back.
There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb bore. You're relieved until you see the flash.
That is literally only the second time I have I've managed that perception check. The first time was at about 2 o'clock this morning. This is a robbery. You're after a bad start, elf. One more step and I'll make you eat that knife.
Don't we? I saw you.
Gotta be a good guy.
Free, scuttling about.
Scuttling.
You're in league with them, aren't you?
I do enjoy scuttling.
Those tentacle. Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets.
Dark,
you try to
busy
hold the memory,
streets.
but it fades to the worm.
The light. The fear.
What was that?
What was that?
What's going on?
Honestly, I have no idea.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I'll accept it. I might have done the same where the roles reversed.
A kindred spirit.
A kindred spirit.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I love how it's like, tell him your name and your story. What is my story? That I was an urchin?
A pleasure.
A pleasure.
So, do you know anything about these worms?
They'll turn us into mind. This is my favorite line of dialogue in this entire game. This read.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect?
I love that read
It hasn't
so
happened yet.
much. I don't know why. Every time he says it,
If we
I'm
can
just like,
find
I'm
an
here for
expert,
this shit.
Someone that can control these things. There might still be time.
Don't forget to get the secret stash. Do you mean the stone that I just went to a minute ago? Control it. We need to get rid of it. Yeah, just travel with me.
I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea.
Of course
And
not,
you
darling.
seem like a useful person to know.
Oh, I am.
All right. I accept. Lead on.
The Pale Elf. Alright, level 2 for Astarion. You weren't paying attention. That's fair. The reason I didn't get it is because I failed the nature check. And now I have to take Astarion down there and hope that Astarion can see it.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
If not, I will go get Gale and see if Gale can see it. If not, I'll go get Lae'zel and see if Lae'zel can see it.
Best be on my way.
Oh, no, wait. Do me a favor. Cast guidance on the pretty boy.
What now?
What now?
Don't linger.
Don't linger.
Ah,
There we go.
deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Yay! I can move it now.
Breathing, despite everything.
Alright. Let me read these just to have them read. I can sell those for 14 gold. That's how much they're worth. It's not much I can sell them for, sadly. Leave the notes there, because I don't care. Oh, that's right, I have to jump.
Light on my feet.
Guidance. Guidance is the absolute best. I wish it just lasted until it was used. Though that wouldn't make it not as useful during conversations, I guess. Oh well. Eh well. Not gonna go that way yet. Gonna go this way first. There is a body over here to
Something good
loot.
here, I hope.
Do. That is a lot of potions of speed. Moving right along.
A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
Have you ever given in to the mind flayer? Because I did, and it's hilarious. Minor spoilers here for again. If you decide to give in to this mind flayer when you talk to them, they will eat your brain, and your character dies, and then the rest of the party has to fight the mind flayer. You convinced a friend too who was live streaming. The fact, because it's funny because I was actually playing with a friend of mine. It's literally the only other person I've played this game with, and I was like, I want to see what happens if I just give in. And then she had to proceed to fight him by herself. And I was like, oh well, sorry. Honestly, nobody's got time for that shit.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
The fact that you can just let yourself die. You can choose options that unintentionally get you insta-killed.
Goblins over there.
Makes
Worth
me
checking
so
supplies, maybe.
fucking happy. Send to camp, thank you. Oh, hey. Our resident,
Looks unstable somehow.
certain vamp can kill you. This is true. I did start a playthrough as the Dark Urge, and I got to exactly this point. Just to see what would happen if you talk to Gale. Yeah. I did the Dark Urge just up to the point to where I talked to Gale here. Oh, that was interesting.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks
Boom,
slightly
ad.
dangerous.
I don't think I do. Do 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 do. Touch the sigil. Owie! I am in mild pain.
A hand? Anyone?
A hand? Because I have to. Fuck it. Yeah, slap the hand.
Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand?
The fact
Anyone?
it's this game. Guidance? Yeah, should be enough. Plenty. Dirty 20. Hells yes.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Welcome back, Pluribus. I slapped his hand because it's funny.
Hello.
Oh my god, the hair looks so bad with the graphics this low.
Usually better at this.
No need to apologize. Are you alright? Kept his hand because it's funnier if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Shocked, but friend,
Yeah.
it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I like Gale. I like Gale's story. It's weirdly complicated. Like, Gale's backstory is one of those things where you're like, okay, that's interesting. You've got like this thing in your chest, cool. And then it gets more complicated, and then it gets more complicated, and you learn he was actually an arch fucking mage, like this incredibly powerful magic user prior to getting the tadpole on his head. It looked like someone straight out of WWE 2K. It's funny. You like that Gale can end the game in Act 2? That is interesting. So I don't know if you're talking about a spot like toward the end of Act 2. I do know what happens after you meet with Elminster. Or what you're able to do after you talk to Elminster. There's just so much cool shit to this game. You're on the Nautilus, Nautiloid as well. You don't trust this man. Draw your weapon.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a
I'm
period
so
of
annoyed at how he
excruciating
pronounces this.
sensation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis.
Ceramorphosis.
It is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a
Why do they
cleric by any
pronounce
chance, do
it
you?
ceramorphosis?
Surgeon. Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle.
That line's kind of funny too.
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt. but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
No, I am a sorcerer.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent.
Most
Parasite
excellent.
shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect.
Or something to that effect.
But before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you.
I like
Pulling
Gale.
me out of that stone.
I genuinely
An
like
act of
Gale.
foresight
He
and
just,
kindness, I
other
assure
than, you know,
For I have a
power-hungry
feeling
aspect of
ample
things,
opportunities will present themselves for me
he
to
just seems
return.
like a nice person, which is nice. Hit him with a chair! Oh, hey, you said it too. But screw his romance? Why, out of curiosity? He is, other than, you know, sleeping with Lae'zel because she came on to me, he is the one of, out of the party that you get. Like, my top two, I think I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, are Karlach and Astarion. Hands down, no questions asked. Kiss and Fade to Black was lame as fuck. Oh, I didn't know it did that. That is really lame. I kind of enjoy how romantic a lot of stuff, like leading up to Gale, is. But I do feel the Fade to Black thing. I feel that a lot. I don't know. That might be more some people's speed. I'm just a big fan of all the romance stuff. Like the whole scene where he's teaching, like showing you magic and whatnot is really cool. There's something else that can happen, but yeah. So I have a slight problem. I realize I can't have Gale in my party because I'm a sorcerer, and I need a cleric. I need someone that can heal, and I'd like to have Astarion in my party. Which makes this a lot more difficult. It highly favors females for Gale, apparently. Really? That's disappointing.
A long way from Waterdeep.
That sucks, because I was really hoping to have Gale in my group. It's just nice having someone with access to all these fucking spells. I'm going Divination in case I do decide to have him in my group at some point. He knows those. Shield. And I like to build Gale as a crowd, more of a crowd control person. Realize my party doesn't have a tank and I'm worried. Yeah. Yeah, not having a tank sucks. It's the reason I always go with Karlach. Yeah, Lae'zel does have a really high armor class, but I feel like the enemies hit so often, no matter how high your armor class is. I'm gonna go with Featherfall, just to have it. Ask for all of these. Oh, did I not prepare? Oh my god, I didn't prepare things as I should have. I don't need sleep because I don't need that. Featherfall because why would not? I don't think I've ever used Fog Cloud. Not even once. Fog Cloud might be really good for getting the Statue of Sylvanas, actually. Interesting. Alright, let's do this ritual that I do. That.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Down, down, down by the river. In a van down by the river.
There's room for more.
There's of course this little secret over here, which I discovered by accident. What if I changed Shadowheart into a paladin? That won't make as much. I guess it wouldn't make no sense. Like, she'd still be a religious person. She'd be my frontline person instead of... I like Karlach, though. I want Karlach in my group. Yeah, Karlach stays. Really? Neither of you are gonna... I haven't adjusted his shit, have I?
Quick step.
Come on, everybody. There you go.
Can't give up now.
Alright, I need to adjust his shit because I do not want this. Sorry, everyone. Welcome to... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to put this up top instead because I play Astarion like a ranged person. That makes more sense in my opinion.
Looking ahead.
All right. Welcome to Inventory Management, the game.
Everything.
I could go take care of these guys.
All sorts of loot in that thing.
First, I'm gonna go get Lae'zel. Moving right along, da-da-dum, footloose and fancy free.
I'll give it a shot.
Torn net trap. I love how the net just looks like a blanket with these graphics. It's hilarious. Alright, save my game again on the off chance that I die.
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up Zoru's whole squad. Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad. And
Twice as ugly.
The
Rude.
thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Holy house. Under elf.
They died, Nymessa.
If you value your life, walk away. I roll a natural 1. I almost rolled a natural 1.
Demaze.
Come, Nymessa. Now.
Alright,
Enough gawking.
enough gawking. Get me down. Say please.
Never.
Never!
I'll take that.
Can I get her to say please if I refuse to get her down for a bit?
Enough
You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
Questionable intellect. Unsurprising. Release me, or enjoy a future as Geich.
Okay.
Mind flayers. The atrocities we are becoming. I know a remedy. Release me and I will share it.
Trying to wait to see if she says anything. I've never just sat here and waited. You are being very noisy down there with that bone. Yes, you are, buddy boy.
Enough dawdling. Get
You
me
lost your
down.
paladin oath here? I've never become an oathbreaker. I've never tried oathbreaker. How is it?
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait,
Auspicious
the more
is a
it
very
consumes.
interesting use of words.
My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You broke yours in the grove on accident. This is why I haven't gone paladin, because I want to do whatever the fuck I want. It's great. Just freed her without talking to those people. They got mad and attacked. I walked up instantly in the fight. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms.
Didn't know what was happening and it broke
The
my
cure
oath.
I offer will
That is
suffice
kind
as
of
thanks.
bullshit. That it broke her oath so easily that way. And now you run around with zombies. I wanted to try Necromancer too.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki
shelter.
protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Thought you already had a cure.
A pity that. I made an offer and you accepted. Your fantasy is not my burden.
What if we just kill her?
You are full up.
Dismiss your weakest warrior.
warrior.
Alright, let me get rid of Gale. Sorry, Gale.
You're not versed in magic, are you?
Of course I am. Have as much magic in me as you.
Oh, I do apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied in magic? Namely, are you a wizard? Which you are not. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
A master. Alright.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Need you to remain in the camp.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Bot?
I'll be in the camp then, idling away.
Alright. Come on, Lae'zel. I need my frontliner.
Has the error of your ways become clear?
I would like you to
You
join
have
me.
made an ally from Kresh Kalir.
Shadowheart
Do you know
disapproves.
such fortune?
Cool. I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Yeah.
Half elf.
Half
I suppose
elf.
the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has
Zoru.
seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Zoru. Alright, Lae'zel.
I crave blood.
I crave blood. Blood for the blood god. Level 2 fighter, you get one thing. But it's a very strong thing. Oh no, methinks it has glitched. Look at her portrait. Her hair is now orange.
Indolence breeds madness.
Oh, I love it. This is fun.
Is that blood?
Alright.
Never mind.
I'm not going to talk to these guys. I know better. I'm going to save it. So for anybody who doesn't know, you can typically come up to these guys and talk to them, or you can do what I'm about to do.
These boots have seen everything.
Do, 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 do.
You've made a grave mistake.
And just kill two of them instantly. Easy peasy. Would you like to go for a trip? Bye, bitch. Invoker duplicity. Target is too far. Yeah, I've ruined it. I've ruined everything. Can I hit you from here? Hell no. Can I hit you from here? Hell no. Can I do anything else? Now can I hit you from here? I can! Oh, he's not in the fight. Thank you. I didn't even notice. Let me attack this person real quick. Not enough movement. That's fine. I appreciate it. I hate it when that happens. At the same time, I love it when that happens. Okay, could I hit him? I want to get rid of the mage.
Quietly.
Quietly. Do 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 do. Not enough damage.
Step quick. We'll do it my way.
Time to hide.
Stay focused.
In turn. That sucks. That's okay. Alright, they're gonna get a turn now. Of course, you cast Sleep on Lae'zel. She always casts Sleep on Lae'zel. And then this happens, where you sit on one fucking NPC's turn for like a solid 10 to 15 seconds as the game tries to figure out what it's doing. Alright.
Fall, damn you.
I missed!
Have to keep going.
That's fine. Why would I have disadvantage?
Spill some blood. Now they see me.
Time to push my luck.
Alright. Ooh, I can knock that over. Oh, that's interesting. I think I have to break it to do so, though. How much HP does it have? It is not going to tell me, is it? I don't know if this will actually do it. Nope. That was a waste. Oh, well. Tides of Chaos. Oh, shit. Alright, first things first. Healing word. Second things first. You are dead.
The dance macabre. Make it hurt.
And you are dead. Awesome. Alright. Ooh, there's some garlic and some fish.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Oh no. Oh, I sneezed. Oh, that was awful. Oh, oh, is everybody alright? Does everyone feel better? Good. I need to heal. Use all my short rests, that's fine.
More than suffice.
This next fight, I get the sense, is going to be very difficult. Starion, 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 take. Lae'zel, Lae'zel, Starian. As I send everything to the appropriate people. Lae'zel can carry the most. That goes to camp. That stays with me.
Open up.
Starian. Send to camp. Lae'zel. Send to camp. Alright. Got a few things that I want to do before trying to go inside. One of the reasons I love doing that and killing those two guys, one, because it makes that fight a lot easier. Two, because read. Cool. Two, because it actually opens up a secret way into the area down there, which is pretty fucking dope.
Seems simple enough.
Seems simple enough.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
Alright. Guide my character, please. Thank you.
No one back home will ever believe this.
No one back home will ever believe this. Featherfall in for max cheese. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because they wouldn't be able to hear you come in, would they? Usually I just fucking jump in and enjoy the fight. Lots of magic. I appreciate that.
Find a way forward.
No damage on impact on the floor. I don't usually take damage. Usually.
That's curious.
Like, every now and then I'll take damage, but most of the time I don't. I don't have any way to Featherfall at the moment, sadly. What is my character's armor class? 12. I'm going to go ahead and cast this on myself. That raised up my armor class to 15. That is a wee bit better. Oh, I can apparently fly now. Whee! That was fun. Anywho. Yeah, fuck it. Let me actually save it before I go down here, because this fight can be a little bit of a pain in the ass depending on how things go. On regular difficulty, I imagine it can be quite difficult. Did I just climb down? Oh, hey guys. Tides of Chaos. Aha! Alright, so first things first, I need a Void Bulb. About right there'll do. Awesome, thank you. Hey, Astarion. You see that oil? I think I fucked up, actually. Because I should have hit the barrel with the oil. That would have caused an explosion and not just flames. I'm gonna have you go over here and then try to hide.
I can't even catch my breath.
And then you're gonna go over here. In turn. Oh my god. I'm so glad I saved it. Oh no. Okay. First and foremost, heal, please. Not enough movement. Oh, it's because it's difficult terrain. No wonder. Where is the big guy? That one. Perfect.
You can act fast.
You do me a favor, heal yourself, please.
Take your
That might not be enough matter. Oh, dipped in fire. Interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is brutal. Come on, game. Oh, hey. I'm gonna hide again. I'm on the hunt. In turn. Oh no! Oh, I am not expecting to survive this. What? God, she summoned their help. Okay. Okay. Let's throw an object, healing potion. I can hit both of you. What? Or not, that's fine, I guess. I'm gonna die. Especially now that the barbarian's here. God. Oh, this is going great. My character is dead. Oh, I've lost this very badly. I said no saves coming, didn't I? Do I want to see how much damage I can cause, or do I want to bother healing them? Because neither of them are going to survive. Let's see how much damage I can cause. Fuck it, sorry guys. What? 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 That was some horse shit. I'm gonna lose this fight no matter what I do. It's fine. Fine. Let's try this again. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Felt good and hurt at the same time. Damn. It is almost time for the puppy's foods. Isn't that right, buddy? What if I put it in windowed mode? This game wouldn't run any better. You know what? At least in terms of the frame rate, it's actually interesting, and I kind of want to try it. Video... I have it in borderless window. Let's just try straight up windowed mode. Did that fix any of the frame rate? No. It did not. Oh well. Let's try this again, I guess.
Should get started.
Hey. Hey guys, I'm gonna do it the right way this time and just hit that barrel with Firebolt. Much better. Look how much easier of a fight this is now. Why are you not in the fight? Where is Shadowheart?
My faith will protect me.
I feel like the game is
They won't know what bit them.
screwed up somehow. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, rush attack. And I missed. Thank you for dying. There's Shadowheart. Okay, for some reason she wasn't popping up on the initiative tracker, which would have been really annoying. Intern. Oh, I didn't notice that you were alive still. Miss. Oh, hi, buddy. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill you outright. Love me some Tides of Chaos. Intern. Oh, hey. How's it going? Doing okay? Let's see, command. I've literally never used command in this game. Do me a favor. Drop your weapon. Thank you. Appreciate that. Don't mind if I do.
Swift and lethal.
Don't mind if I do. Lame.
Blood comes easy these days.
Don't mind if I do. See how much easier that went this time? It's ridiculous how much of a difference something small like that makes. Send those to Lae'zel. Ooh. What else can I find in here? Okay.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
You'll be alright. I'll worry about inventory management later. Let me read all of this first.
Bet that'll fit in my pack.
Alright. My character has not used a single spell slot. Gotta love it.
I'm ready.
She has no spell slots left.
Careful, I might.
Neither of you have spell slots.
Never
Okay.
a dull moment.
Alright, so honestly, sadly, I think that's gonna be it for me for this stream. Thank you for showing up and hanging out with me, Griff, Pluribus, Ember, everybody. I'm happy to be streaming again, and I'm happy to have time. And I would stream more, but I genuinely have things that I need to go accomplish today, because it's my last day off. Well, I say my last day off this week, but it's not. I'm off today. I work tomorrow, and then I'm off on Thursday. So, I just have things I need to take care of. Just a few small little tiny things. It's just going to take forever doing that. That's fine. Swap to that if you don't mind. Please and thank you. Awesome. Alright. I can close out of the game while I'm thinking about it too. Alright. So, it has been a pleasure, everyone. Van Gogh, would you like to say bye to everybody? Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, come on, big old pup. Come on, big old pup. Oh, come here. Come here, puppy. Oh, my God. Oh. This is Van Gogh, for those of you who haven't seen him. And I love him. And he is about 6.5 months old. And he's already over 60 pounds. Give or take. Why are you chewing on my shirt? Why are you chewing on my shirt? Huh? Oh, what you doing, buddy? Oh, buddy. He is incredibly cute, and I love him. All big yawn. All big yawn. This is the little bastard who has prevented me from streaming. Because he takes up so much time. When he, like, even a month ago, we had no time. Oh. We had no time for anything because we're constantly having to watch him. No bite. No bite. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. So much time. So much time and energy. Oh, hello. How's it going? You're just going to lick my hand now, huh? Okay. All right, Bat Dog. Anyway. It's been a pleasure, everybody. I hope you all do wonderful. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.